Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back here just tapping in again. This is like day 3, I believe. I'm just trying to do consistent uploads. And I wanted to come talk to you guys about, your support system. So when you're trying to do something new or something outside of the box, unconventional, anything like that, your support system can come from anywhere. A lot of times it's going to be strangers. But what we do, we depend on our circle, our family, close friends, people in our close proximity to support us. And a lot of times that just doesn't happen. We expect it to, but it's not going to happen because the people that's close to us and love us and stuff like that, they don't see the vision, they don't get what we're doing, our thought process as far as thinking out of the box and want to do things differently. The vision we have for ourselves and the dreams and goals and aspirations we have for ourselves is not, they really can't see that because they may be a conventional or average individual. Their thought process is what I'm referring to regarding their thought process. So how they see life, how they see relationships, friends, jobs, money, entertainment, all those things, they probably see it a certain way, and it's going to be different when you have something inside of you that wants to be different, that, a burning desire or passion to do something different. And what we do once we have these ideas, that we dream about it, we think about it, might be something that we want to do for our whole life, and maybe something that we just saw and, we kind of want to do that, we want to go that direction. It's hard for our surroundings, our close people to see that, and because they don't see themselves doing it. So they're like, well, that's not going to work. A lot of times you'll notice that when you have something that you want to try and, you take that idea to a close person to you, they be like, they'll say, you sure you want to do that? I don't know if that's going to work. You need to do it this way or try it that way. Or the last person that did that, it didn't work out for them. Or you saw what happened to so-and-so when they tried that. So they kind of dim your light, put a damper on your vision. And sometimes you have paralysis by analysis and you're like, okay, I have to do this the right way. I got to plan it out this way, plan it out that way, think about it. And you never get to the point where you start because you're paralyzed by fear or thoughts of doubt that is not going to work because of the thoughts that's been planted into your head by the people that don't think you can do it, the people around you. So sometimes we can overcome that and just start. And once we start, whether it's a conventional type business or if it's something that's, tangible, brick and mortar, or maybe it's something technical or, technology based, something online, whether it's sales or investing or something like that, we look to our family and our friends first to support us. And sometimes that works. They support you in the beginning, but then after a while you'll see that trickle off and it'll go away. And you start to notice that most of your supporters and most of the people that enjoy whatever it is that you're offering, your goods or your services, are going to be strangers. So we can't, I'm saying all that to say this. So we can't get wrapped up and tied up into, well, this is not going to work because my family said this or my friend said that. I don't think it's going to work. And then you just, they're like dream killers, like they just kill your dream. And you're like, well, I'm just not even going to do it, or I'm going to do it and try it. And it's going to look good in the beginning when they are supporting you. But then as soon as they stop, you're like, man, you're frustrated, you're discouraged. You're like, man, this don't work. But it can work if you just see it through and not expect something out of your family. Your family and your friends just don't see the world the way you see it. And they're not going to see it that way. You're lucky if you find somebody that's like-minded. If you find your tribe, like you have to look outside of your immediate circle. You have to look outside of your friends and family in order to make those things work. I know that from experience. I have a cousin, and if he watches this video, he'll know exactly who I'm talking about. And I also I have a cousin, and if she watched this video, she'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But they're like serial entrepreneurs. They try all these different business ventures, and they start businesses, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. They just throw something against the wall and see if it sticks. And whenever they bring, and especially my male cousin who I'm talking about, a lot of times when he bring his ideas to the table, he always try to get other people involved. He give us opportunities to invest and join him on the ride, join him on the journey, but we don't see it. And a lot of family members don't see it at the time. And it's frustrating to him, and it's frustrating to all of us when that happens to us. But he powers through it, he fight through it. And you know, at first, he's one of the success stories in our family. And he's still on his journey, but he's the type of person that you can see he's doing something outside of the box, and it's actually working. And it took years. I've been in business with him for years, and it's taken years for us to see, you know, any form of success with, you know, going outside of the box, not just going a regular 9 to 5 and you know, having dreams and aspirations to be able to accomplish bigger and better things and you know, be successful on a whole nother, you know, a larger scale. So, you know, sometimes I could talk about this stuff all day, so sometimes it seems like I'm rambling, I understand. But my point basically is, whenever you have a thought in your mind at its inception and you're like, okay, who should I tell about this? Sometimes you don't need to tell anyone, because they can be your dream killers. You may feel like you have a fire idea, like, man, I've done all the research about this. I thought about this. You know, I'm ready to put this implement this plan. And then you're like, well, I got to tell somebody, man, this is exciting. I know they'll want to be a part of it. And when you share it with them, they're like, man, that ain't gonna work. Like, what you thinking? That's not gonna work, man. So you just gonna stop your safe job, everything that you're doing, and you're gonna go and try something different like this. Man, who do you know that's done this? That's not gonna work. And at some point, you might start thinking, man, especially if multiple people tell you that, because they don't see it, and they're telling you that it's not gonna work. And sometimes, man, that just gets in your subconscious, and you're like, man, I know it's not gonna work. Or maybe it's not your inner circle. Maybe you're doing research on YouTube, or you're Googling different things, or you're going on social media apps, and you're like, let me see what this person thinks about it, or that person thinks about it, or, you know, what their journey is. And you start seeing people that failed, and they're like, nah, don't go this route. Say you want to be a content creator, or you want to go into real estate, or whatever it is, or you want to go into the financial markets and do invest in crypto, stocks, Forex, whatever. And you start hearing these people saying, man, I did this and I lost money, and I was listening to these fake gurus, or these so-called gurus that's selling these courses, and they was telling me, or telling you can do this, you can do that. All you have to do is ABC, XYZ. And I tried that and it didn't work, and I lost everything. So if I were you, I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't go that route, man. You know, these people out here lying. And you start listening to those people as well, and you're like, well, man, it's not gonna work. And it's just like a damper on your dreams. It's these people are called dream killers. And guess what? We only have one life. So whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you aspire to do, you may as well just take a shot at it and go for it. And if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. And also, if you have a passion to do something, you're going to do it anyway. The worst thing you can do is suppress it and do something that you hate over and over and over again, or something that's not fulfilling over and over and over again, and then complain about it and still do it every day while the thing that you want to do, you don't have time for it, or you make up excuses, or you're fearful of what may or may not be the outcome if you do go for it. So you're just like, man, you kind of just stuck in this cycle. You don't want that to happen. If it does happen, you don't want to look back and say, well, the only reason I didn't give it 100% was because I got bad advice from somebody, or I was afraid to do it. you may as well just go ahead on and give it a shot and give it everything you have and be consistent with it, because most things that's worth it, they take time, they take effort, it takes patience, it takes consistency. So that's something that you have to keep in mind as well. But yeah, I was, just doing my little rant of the day, just trying to be consistent on this YouTube thing, so if you like the content that I'm doing right now, these type of talks, I'll be coming back with stories and different things of that nature. So if you like what you see, you like what you're hearing, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, and just support what I'm doing. And like I said in a earlier video, if you subscribe to me and you support me, I'll do the same for you. Let's just build this community, let's build our audience, and just do something different. We don't have to all be the same and have the same, outlooks on life and different things. Like, let's just do something different, man. Let's just try something different for the new year. And that's enough talking for right now. Until the next video, peace.